Hello. Today is excuse me. Today is what's today? Friday, August 20th, 2021 at 7:01 a.m. I guess it's only in a hotel room when I'm laying down is when at the very beginning of when I do a video, mainly in the morning, whether I get sleep or not, I end up yawning. I end up being forced to yawn. Well, my sleep was off and on, but I kept waking up, but I got a lot of sleep last night. And I think I used the bathroom like 3 or 4 times. So I was glad to get to have a hotel room last night and for free. And it wasn't a birthday deal, but it was points that had accumulated plus like a deal or special or something. So back on the streets for the night and you know um well, since I don't know when my next bath or shower will get to be, oh yeah, next week, only for a couple of days, but I have to take a shower um again before I leave, because usually when I go into a hotel room, and especially with having no place to take a shower or bath, excuse me, the first thing, me after I put my stuff down, no matter how tired I am, the first thing I do is go and take a shower. And so before I leave, I'm planning to take a shower and brush my teeth and stuff and I wash my hair every time I take a shower anyway. I wash it twice when I take a shower. And I also wash my face. So the gang stalkers, they do stuff on purpose, you know, to have you shocked and mind boggled and confused about the things that they do and the false accusations that they make against you, and they just lie for an excuse to get rid of you and stuff. um they know that what they're doing is evil and wrong, but I guess they make false accusations in a way that makes themselves look right, in a position of righteous, and then everybody will go along and believe what they say, because they're narcissists. All perps are narcissistic, and sadly, some targets are narcissistic as well. And I just can't believe that. So, um, it's close. 5 days. It's closer to me and my twin sister's birthday, and I've been getting more YouTube online trolls, and whether it be fake TI perp or regular perp, I've been getting them, and I still get a lot of thumbs down on my videos. And one of my recent videos that I did last night, the perps had, they know they're evil and wrong. So I hate when, I never turn off my comments in my videos. I always allow them. But the rude comments or abusive comments, when I report them, nothing is done. So it looks like all I can do is remove or delete them. Even the spam comments, they used to be able to disappear, but I have to manually do it myself now. Just remove their comments, because I welcome support and advice and suggestions, but not from people who don't have my interests at heart or people who don't mean me any good. And, so um so y'all online perps know damn well that y'all thumbs down all of my videos, and then make sure that the thumbs down outnumber the thumbs up. So I did ask on Quora yesterday morning. I asked, how would a man know exactly what a woman is doing in the shower by herself? I mean, in the privacy behind a locked door and stuff. And I also asked another question: how does it connect? Basically, how would I be blamed for showers leaking and breaking if I dry my shorts in the dryer? And both of those different questions, people say, well, and people who don't know about targeted individual and gang stalking have they both. I mean, they said that somebody must have a spy camera, or that that they must have hidden cameras watching you shower and stuff. And that's freaking creepy because nowhere. I mean, I don't know how a man would know that I hand wash my shorts or my underwear or my shirt or something while I'm in the shower. How would he know that? And in my shorts, it probably only take 3 minutes to wash and rinse, and maybe 5 minutes to dry. Ooh, is it raining? Oh no, somebody, they might be getting the trash or something. Um, so I mean, and then an all anonymous online perp. I don't even, I kind of can't figure out who it is, but I think I have an idea who that person might be. The anonymous perp online lied on me and falsely accused me of quitting my job behind an internet comment. I'm like, where the hell you get this from? I explained in my videos why I quit my job. You saying I quit my job behind an internet? I mean, so it's like the narcissistic perps, they make up false rumors and lies on you that make you fly off the handle and go off and lash out. I mean, just like when that director at the YMCA, well, he falsely accused me and bullied me, and it's like, wait a minute, it's like he talked to me in a very condescending and abusive, like made me, narcissistic enough to make me afraid. And he got in my face with the mask on, and he got in my face, walked up to me and got in my face, and then Corey stood. I mean, he just was making it like as if he was minding his business, working and being quiet and stuff. But he was the mastermind behind the whole thing. How the hell you act like you helping me out by getting me that job? I quit my job because of what Corey did. How would Corey supposed to be the maintenance guy or whatever? But narcissistic abusers, they make up false accusations and lies and false wrong assumptions, and people don't question it. Like, is it that CEO? He has like no critical thinking to even question how does that connect. And before I can explain myself, he cut me off and would not allow me to speak. So I'm 37, will be 38 in 5 days, and I don't need anybody to talk to me like, do I make myself clear? Do you understand? Do you understand? Oh, talk to me like, talk to me like as if I'm, like as if I'm lack intelligence, So, but then they always have their motto: oh, I treat you like you act. You will act like you lack intelligence or whatever. They always have that motto. Well, he didn't say that, but if I would have. I mean, but I did say, you're talking to me like a retarded baby or something. I don't talk to me that way. So he made it like as if I didn't want to answer his question, then that means I made the decision to ban myself by just not answering his question. And so it's like it's like if the guy Corey from YMCA suggested that I get the job, And I still never, I mean, my employer asked me why did I quit. You know, I don't even have the guts to tell him, what happened, you know. But I was supposed to have been at work by now, but I mean, because because I know people might be like, oh, you don't bring your like other self-righteous narcissistic abusers be like, you don't bring your personal problems onto the job and stuff like that. But it ain't just personal problems onto the job. This is all part of the damn gang stalking. Like Tuesday at work, they had at least 3 construction guys, you know, they kept going to use the doggone bathroom. And then right when I was talking on the phone with another TI, a couple of hours later, oh, how the hell they just a random female come in and out of the bathroom wearing a red dress, and then the photographer was wearing a red shirt. And I was like, damn, seemed like she was eavesdropping in my phone conversation. There just to eavesdrop in my phone conversation. Or how is it? I mean, nobody really comes. I mean, mainly the women. Not that they can't, but the place is not open until 11. But they have these few guys who drink coffee, and they guys who drink coffee, and they like these older men, and they're like 4 or 5 of them, and it's like when I get to work at 7, I have to have the bathroom cleaned, like the first bathroom cleaned before 8 o'clock, because those men have to use the bathroom. But I put down a wet floor sign that does not deter them. I mean, I should have quit like my first or second day, because, and it's like, if I tell everything that's going on, they would make it look like as if I'm a tattletale or something. So that's why certain things I would keep quiet on, but I would get frustrated. And then like a narcissistic perp, or, the big boss or somebody, why didn't you come tell me? Well, shucks, some of the other stuff I told you, you either defended the other person or brick walled me or don't want to hear what I gotta say. So, one of the sisters, they're a family full of bosses at the job. So the sister, when I told her about the man, one of the older men, which is actually looked like he was the youngest, and I was cleaning the men's bathroom, I was cleaning the men's bathroom, and we don't have a sign that says closed for cleaning or anything like that. But instead of having a sign saying closed for cleaning, they think that having a sign that says caution, wet floor is supposed to deter the men from coming in the bathrooms. But no, it's like they don't care. They there were times when even younger guys, I would be cleaning the bathrooms, and then I tell them don't come in, and then they ignore me and come in anyway. And when I caught them, it's like as if they're perverts who wanted me to see their penis, and they think it's funny when I tell them when I tell them, when I get mad at them. But that man, he made a comment like, I know you want. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I know you want to see what I have, and me and you have the same thing. Or I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said something very perverted, and he was the youngest one. It looked like he was. He looked like he was like almost close to 70, and the other ones look like they're 80 or something. But I noticed that ever since, and the sister, who's one of the bosses, she basically defended them and saying, making excuses for them and stuff. And it's like, there were many different things I was silent on that made me mad enough that, I should have quit a long time ago. But me trying to fight to be independent and strive for survival, and then it seemed like when certain things happen, it's like enough is enough. Like I almost quit Saturday, and that Travis guy is always rude. Not every single time I order my food, but a lot of the times. Like, and it's like the guys always say, "Oh, he's nice, he's okay, he's cool," but I'm like, why he give me a problem? When I told the boss about it, um, the boss defended him and said, "Oh no, he's not being rude," and since we're not paying for our food, they don't tell us everything at the job, and then everything at the job, it seemed like they have narcissistic abusers, they had and cult leaders and stuff, shit like that. They all got the same kind of mindset. Like in a cult, ever changing rules, narcissistic abuse. I'm not saying don't take it that I'm saying my job is a cult. It's not, but I'm saying like, the the top manager who's one of the brothers who is a narcissistic perp who's always wearing red and want everything to revolve around the number 33, Mr. Doug. Freaking he got new rules every day. And it's like I get frustrated because none of the cleaning crew they just blindly go along with it, but I get frustrated and wonder how the hell they let us know at the last minute of a party or event. Like, why don't they tell us at the beginning of the shift, or why don't they tell us like the day before or something? But they expect us to have such and such bathrooms clean within 1 or 2 hours, and let us know at the last minute of somebody's birthday party, wedding, this event, that event, and stuff like that. And so, I mean, it was a lot of problems that I was just forced to suck up anyway. And also another thing I wanted to say was, that job, it pretty much wasn't a good fit for me, but I try to force myself to stick with it. The reason why, because it exacerbated my OCD. It made my OCD symptoms worse. And like I would use the spray bottle and rubbing alcohol and spray using 2 bottles, spray off myself using like 2 bottles a day at work, dealing with my dirty mop water splashed on my leg, or toilet water splashed on my mouth, or something like the pissy dirty toilet water splash on my mouth or something like that, and just me having like almost freaking out all day every day and just being forced to tolerate and deal with it. But a lot of people say that targeted individuals need an entrepreneur job that will have job security, that in a way that the perps can't slander them. I mean, in a way that the perps can't slander them and stuff like that. And I mean, and I read, some people say that Christians should have entrepreneurial jobs too. And I also wonder, at the job, I wondered about my salvation, working at a job where they make a business of promoting, sin and stuff and partying and all that. And some people might be like, well, as long as you're not the one sinning and partying. But I feel like, if I'm cleaning up that job, I mean, I just was worried about, my salvation. That, if I would be contributing to keeping that business open, I think I should have abstained from a job like that. But the YMCA is supposed to be Christian, but they're not. I mean, and also, what else? There's something else I want to say, but it slipped my mind. But I mean, last night I guess I needed that rest, but today I'm still not alert enough to get to work on my short stories and stuff. I'm worried about prepping and survival and economic collapse and lockdowns, and just how am I going to survive, or how am I going to deal with this, thinking of all kinds of stuff, being scared and stuff. And that's one more thing. And at the YMCA and at the job, at both jobs, it seems like they play a lot of the same songs and the same music as the other business. And then they love to play that at my job. They love to play that song "Running with the Devil" by Van Halen blasted on the radio. And especially when I first started working there, and it just made me freaking, freak out, It's like, oh, I felt convicted spiritually. I know I have a potty mouth and cuss a lot, but, me trying to change, and it seems like the gang stalk, and it seems like they're not just a petty distraction from you keeping your focus on God, but they're also, out to kill you. They're trying to kill you anyway, And so the Bible doesn't say ignore wickedness. We got to fight against it. We got to fight against evil, not just ignore it. So it's bad advice to tell somebody to ignore evil. And speaking of that, they had a person on Twitter called OurConstitution.info had defended Max Fernandez Silva against me, and I had to block that person too, trying to say perp is that he hasn't known Max to perp anybody, and saying that perp is a strong word and stuff like that. Well, just because he didn't perp you, so just because he didn't perp you, doesn't mean he would not go perp other people. Because the fake TI perps, they all huddled together. And it's a lot of the popular fakes on Twitter and other social media. So, I worried about my health with, I used to do it with the 91% alcohol when I was living in Los Angeles for years, like at least 4 years, feeling like everything is dirty. But then when I didn't leave the house, I would have very little have to use the alcohol. I wouldn't have to use the alcohol that much. But when I'm out in public, using bottles of 91% alcohol, to clean and touch, everything I touch or whatever, and after riding the buses and stuff, and then got to come home and take a shower and stuff. And I wonder, it's not that I have OCD, it's like everything and everybody's freaking filthy. So, but now it seems like after COVID, now everybody has to have OCD. Now OCD is considered normal. But I still get looks. People still look at me like I'm crazy for cleaning everything. But but now it's like, to avoid destroying things, I use the 70% alcohol and not the 91%. And last night, I had this air on all day and all afternoon and all night last night, all morning. And I went down to get ice yesterday, and then I came back upstairs, and then smelling like strong alcohol. And so then later on, I clean. I sprayed, like, it's like that's all I can do now. I can't even. It's kind of difficult carrying around my sleeping bag in my arms, and then carrying a backpack. So now back on the streets, with basically feeling like I got nowhere to go. I refuse to go back to the dirty downtown library because there's so much, trouble with other homeless. So, I'm back to square one, and hope I can find another job somewhere else soon. And, I heard that, I don't know the updates on the eviction moratoriums, but I heard they try to say that's supposed to make way for more housing for homeless people. But in a way, the guy tried to tell me yesterday that um my with my income being back to almost $800, close to $800 a month, that he can't help me. But I'm like, wait a minute. Well, why do y'all say that y'all help the home? Well, how can I get housing? I thought y'all provide funding to help us get housing. Whatever happened to this new program that's supposed to be similar to Section 8, but for homeless? But I heard that they closed the doors in everybody's face. So they just got a lot. They just got so much going on and stuff. But I wanted to have more to say in this video, but I'm about to just go down and eat breakfast. And I guess maybe about 10 o'clock I'm gonna go take a shower. I don't know if I'll try to catch up on some more rest or sleep. And I don't have the opportunity to get to write a short story like I want to. And then it'll be harder for me to charge my phone and stuff. I have a place to charge my phone and stuff like that, So I have to just go where I'm welcome.